We were incorporated in 1974 as the Suburban Cook County Area Agency on Aging. And I used to give bronze stars to our receptionists who would have to answer the phone that way. Suburban Cook County Area Agency on Aging, like 100, 200 times a day. So we changed our name to Suburban Area Agency on Aging. All the demographics said that the people who came back from World War II and created the suburbs were now becoming the recipients of senior services and were aging. And we're doing it in settings that were really designed not necessarily for them, but for their children and for youth. We went into a strategic planning process. We saw that we do have a role of leadership, resource development. We do have a role in terms of improving our network of senior services. And we realized that some of the barriers to those roles were in terms of our identity. And we came up with the name AgeOptions. And that name really does look at the fact that everybody is aging. So AgeOptions are in terms, is not necessarily only for the older person, but of course is associated with the older person.
I've had the opportunity to see a great many changes in the agency and in the senior population along the way. There were just over 200,000 older people when I came into the aging network, and now we're really headed up towards 500,000 and have more older people in the suburbs than even the city of Chicago includes.
I've always felt that the Suburban Area Agency accomplished much for seniors in suburban Cook County with very excellent staff, people that are very experienced in the kinds of issues that the aging population faces.
We looked at the fact that AgeOptions talked about the fact that people really do need to be able to make decisions on their own. They do need to make good choices. They don't need a million choices, but they need choices that they really can see themselves live through and feel committed to those. So that when we support somebody in a choice, it's not just because there's a service, it's because they think the service will be used in a way that can help them live a better life. And so we saw the fact that we really wanted people to be looking at themselves as resources for their community as they've been in the past. You can be older, but that doesn't mean that you're less than what you were before. And it's important that you be able to use your talents and your abilities to the fullest extent. It's always been toward the idea of letting the older person and find ways of sustaining themselves that is comfortable and natural in their own communities.
We're really proud of our caregiver program, which provides a whole range of services to older people who live in our area. And one of the most important services to those folks is respite care, and that allows caregivers who are primarily living with their loved ones that they care for to get away for a while, either make it to an important event in their family, or just take a breather, get to a bed and breakfast, or just have an opportunity to spend a day maybe at a mall shopping.
It's been a really rewarding program. It's an important program. Almost immediately we saw that it was a demand. The demand was so high. And we were able to reach 600, 700 people. And unfortunately, not everybody wakes up and says, hey, I'm a caregiver. So people are playing strategic, important roles in the lives of older people, but they don't even realize how important they are.
With the decline in public dollars, it becomes increasingly important for the agency to reach out to private individuals for donations to support the many programs that the agency sponsors. Also, as the baby boomers age, the need for the services increases, and we see that we're going to have a very busy future. So we hope that everybody will help support the agency and the good work that we do.
We need to be an organization that is known and understood to be there for people across the region, while still totally and absolutely committed to suburban Cook County and the role of an area agency on aging. So our future is going to be to try to help everybody increase the amount of local and non-governmental resources, continue to advocate for appropriate support from government, and to be able to provide some leadership and support and direction for a wider network, primarily in suburban Cook County, Illinois, but also working with our colleagues across the state to make sure that we're helping them and they're helping their seniors the best they can.